Hey, what's up guys, it's LeMar DeVente, and surprisingly, I'm back with another Beyblade video. It's been some time, and I'll probably talk about this a bit later. But anyways, we got a bunch of Beyblade Burst Surge news regarding Speedstorm, including the new Pro Series, and it just looks really great, so I wanted to make a video, so let's just jump right into the news. So, starting off with the biggest piece of news, this is the Volt Knockout Stadium. Now, this is the big starter set that Hasbro always releases at the start of a series because it includes a stadium, 2 Beyblades, and 2 launchers. So, in this one, we get Super Hyperion and Kolossal Helios. Both of these are in their native colors, and also they just come with regular Speedstorm drivers. These aren't the ones which include metal, and they also don't have the new type of chassis disc, for lack of a better term for it. They come with a regular core disc, but this does come with the main stadium. Now, the stadium gives us a better idea of how the Speedstorm gimmick is supposed to work, but this is hard to tell just from the one image here. It looks like it might have a bit of a deeper slope, kind of like Hypersphere, but closer to a slope of a normal base stadium, if that makes any sense. On the other side of the stadium, we can see it has a small speed cradle, and also there's like an upper deck. But the biggest thing, this is completely based off the anime, and it looks exactly like it, and they made it functional for regular tops. And that's what I really love about this. So, I gotta say, I'm interested to see how this affects performance, because it looks like it is going to be just usable by every type of Beyblade, Hasbro or Takara Tomy, and that's something I really like about this. So I hope we really get to see how this works in action soon, and this stadium, I'm really blown away by it. There is also another Speedstorm stadium that they're releasing right here, just called the Speedstorm BeyStadium, and it looks like a very regular stadium to me. It kind of reminds me of the Chaos Core BeyStadium, and it doesn't have a completely round ridge, and I can't really tell the slope. From this image, it looks a bit flat to me, so I'm wondering how that is going to work. Again, it's really hard to tell from the images, and this one doesn't have these speed cradles either, but this one does have 4 pockets to it. So yeah, it just really reminds me of a regular base stadium. Not much to say about it. Now here are the starters. We have images of all of them in the box except for Kolossal Helios. That one's only an out-of-box picture. Now, first off, I want to talk about the box because it looks great. These are super appealing, and I think these are going to really stand out on the shelf, and I really think they did a great job with it. Also, the bays themselves, they have fairly good paint jobs. Hasbro, sometimes they miss out on painting certain areas, or they just use different colors, and I think they did really good with these. So it's going to be interesting to see how the rest of the line is with their paint jobs. Also, something to mention, these Beyblades are keeping some of their gimmicks. So, for example, Satomb is keeping its rollers, which I was kind of surprised about. Roktavor is going to be keeping its wings, which say they're spin stabilizing. And for Hyperion, it has the fused attack power, where they made the chassis into a regular disc that can be used by all Beyblades, which I think is a pretty nice backwards compatibility. So here are the Wave 1 starters. So we have an Hasbro exclusive evolution, which is Spear Dullahan, and I'm really liking the look of that. I don't know why they gave it boost though, but overall, I gotta say, I'm glad that we're seeing the return of Hasbro exclusives, especially evolved into a new system. Next, we have Brave Roktavor, and that comes with a Ratchet disc, and that looks pretty nice. I actually think they did a really good job with the color schemes on all of these, actually. And then the final one is Super Satomb, which comes with the Jerk disc. And I'm surprised they're giving it Jerk, because that's probably a bit more expensive to produce since it's metal and like a hard rubber. And all of these come with a regular Speedstorm driver. They don't have metal in them. And yeah, that's probably because it's more expensive to put the metal in them, so they just put it in the starters as far as we know for now. So here's one of the dual packs that we're getting in Speedstorm, which has a Spear Valtryek and Regulus. And Spear Valtryek, the color scheme is really nice. Reminds me of the Los Angeles Lakers. So I just really like that color scheme. And also, Valtryek looks great on the Spear ring. So really enjoying that customization right there. Now we're getting Regulus, and that is a Switch Strike layer. So the fact that we're starting to get some more Switch Strike recolors coming out that we never really saw before is really nice, and I hope we start seeing more in the future. Also, the paint job on that one looks really good. I gotta commend Hasbro for all these color scheme choices. And the next dual pack that we know of here is Minoboros and Glide Dullahan. So Glide Dullahan has the exclusive Hasbro chip, and the color scheme is really nice. I think the gold and silver over the teal is nice, and then it has a purple core to it as well. Maybe I'm the only one who likes this color scheme, because I feel like others maybe wouldn't, but I gotta say, these color schemes just are very appealing to me. But then we go on to Minoboros, which looks nice because it's purple and black. Of course, that's going to look great. But we've had enough of the dual layers. I think Hasbro really needs to stop it. Just start giving us some more of the turbo stuff, please. We really don't need any more of these dual layers reprinted, please. So this is some huge news. Hasbro is releasing the Beyblade Pro line, and here is Chozy Achilles. Yes, that is what they're calling it, and it comes with the Takara Tomy light launcher, which this is crazy to me that Hasbro actually thought to do this. We're getting the original launcher, and it looks like this has metal, considering the tips of those swords are shining. This comes with double O and dimension, not dimension dash S, just a regular dimension, meaning that it's probably going to have rubber in it as well, and going to have the twisty gimmick like the original had, not like Hasbro has, where it's just constantly extending the flat part. So I'm just blown away that Hasbro's giving us all this accurate stuff now, and it's going to have metal and all of that. Next up is Chozy Valtryek. So this looks like it has a metal core, it has the metal wings, it's got really good printing on it, probably has those burst stoppers still. I don't see why that would change when they're going accurate. This also comes with the Blitz disc. This is the one that has plastic on, and it is going to be heavier, and also comes with the Jolt performance tip. This was originally supposed to be on Brutal Luinor, and if you're a Takara Tomy fan, you'd be calling it Bloody Longinus. And so yeah, just a lot of accurate parts coming out on this premium Bay, and also it does come with that Takara Tomy launcher, which is probably going to be the best Hasbro Ripcord launcher yet. Now the final Pro Beyblade we know of is Orb Engard. It comes with Sting. This is what's supposed to come on Ace Dragon and has the spring gimmick in it most likely. And also comes with Quest, not Quest-S, the original Quest, meaning it has a suction cup. And now it's just maximum meme potential. This is just like the one from the show, just like the one from Takara Tomy. Looks like it has the metal in the layer 2 when it comes to the orbs and just the other surrounding metal pieces. This is really great. These bays are probably going to be heavier because now they're including this metal in it, so that's going to change up the competitive scene for the Hasbro fans. But again, this is going to be a bit more of an expensive line, most likely, maybe in terms of Switch Strike prices, because again, they are putting metal in this and giving more accurate parts, which are more expensive to produce. But either way, get excited, because now Hasbro has listened to the fans. This is all the information we have gotten for Speedstorm so far, and I just gotta say that this looks pretty good so far. The box art is really great. It's the most appealing we've seen yet, and it's only gotten better for Hasbro over the years with how they've done it. The Beyblades look pretty good. They've got the proper paint jobs to them, and at least some of them are retaining their layer gimmicks. And actually, we're also getting the chassis as well, which is quite interesting, even if they are discs, which is still really well done by Hasbro. Stadium looks really interesting. That's something I do want to actually pick up. And the Pro Series, wow, that is honestly great for the Hasbro fans who can't buy the Takara Tomy stuff, or they just want it so it's compatible with their Hasbro parts. And just very high potential in the Burst Series right now with everything they're doing. So I can't wait to see what else they're doing in the Pro line, what else they're doing with the Speedstorm bays, and everything else that they're going to be coming out with. It's really just a shock to me, and I think this is great. And yeah, that's pretty much all for this video. Before I end off, for those who have made it here, I haven't been uploading a lot. I know I haven't been uploading much of anything at all. I'm still around the communities for Beyblade and Bakugan. I've just been super busy with school and other things going on in life. I do want to come back though when it's a bit less busy. So do you guys want to see me continue uploading content? Let me know in the comments section down below if you have made it this far into the video. So again, thank you for watching, and remember to blade on.